Today, we are going to solve the debate. Which is better? Is it Hellman's or is it Duke's? Or is it a different brand? We also have Kraft and we have Great Value mayonnaise. So we are going to solve the great mayonnaise debate to see what is the best flavor. Howdy fellow foodie friends, Hoosier Daddy here. Thanks for joining me. Now before we get started, if you like food reviews and snack tasting videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below as well as the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on any of the fun. That way you can be part of the Hoosier Daddy family. Now, this video is an extra special video because it is part of the Thereviewcrew collaboration. That's right, I am part of a group called the Thereviewcrew. For this collab, the Thereviewcrew is getting saucy. That's right, we are doing videos all about your favorite dressings, condiments, sauces, anything along those lines. So normally when we do a collaboration every 3 months, we will launch all of our videos on the same day, but this time it's going to be a little bit different. We have been launching videos one day at a time for the last 10 days, and this is the last day. So after you are done watching my video, make sure to go down into the description and click that link to the playlist, and you can watch everybody else in the Thereviewcrew. Make sure to show them some love, give them some support, subscribe if you like them, and we would all really appreciate it. Now on with this taste test. So I had a little help. I've got 4 different mayonnaises. Is that the plural of mayonnaise? Mayonnaises? Okay, I've got 4 different types of mayonnaise here. All of these jars have a number on the bottom, so I don't know which is which, but we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the bowls. And I'm gonna taste each one and see if I can guess what brand is what. And I'm also gonna figure out which one I like the best. So I'll put them in order from worst to best, and we'll see how this goes. Now, I have never paid that close attention to brands of mayonnaise before. I know some people are really loyal to Duke's, and there are some people who are loyal to Hellman's, but I feel like, especially if you go in the South, people love their Duke's mayonnaise. And I've never really had a preference, because honestly, I've never paid that close attention. So maybe I will become a fan of one of these brands, we'll see. Before we taste these, I did take a look at the nutrition info on the backs, and all 3 of these are all about the same. Duke's is the only one that's different. Everything else is 90 calories per serving with 10 grams of fat, but Duke's is 100 calories with 12 grams of fat. So that makes me think that this might be the most different. It also says on the top that it's got twang. I'm not sure what twang is, but I've got high hopes for this. We'll see. Now, without further ado, let's start with number 1. This one is white and mayo looking. All right, here we go. Well, I don't taste a twang. It just tastes pretty good, pretty standard, run of the mill. I'm gonna guess that number 1 is, let's just say Great Value, because it tastes pretty standard. Now I might change that when I try these other ones. Here we go, number 2. This one is slightly darker. It's got a more yellow tint. Here we go, number 2, cheers. Now this one does have a little bit of a twang. I feel like there's a sharpness to it. It's not quite as creamy as that first one. It's got a sharper, zestier flavor. So, since it tastes kind of twangy, I'm going to guess that number 2 is Duke's. Now on to number 3. This one looks more like the first one. Not quite as creamy though, it's a little clumpier, but it's still whiter than the second one. There we go, number 3, cheers. That one tastes creamier, but still kind of basic. I'm going to switch this and guess that that's Great Value. Because the first one, although they tasted similar, I feel like the first one is just slightly better. I don't know. I might go back and revise them after I try this last one. So, last one, number 4. This one looks denser. I don't know. A little heavier and really creamy. Here we go. Number 4, cheers. This is hard. You know what, honestly, I don't know why people have such strong opinions about mayonnaise, because the differences in these are very slight. I feel like 1, 3, and 4 all taste very similar. I'm thinking that the clumpier looking one is gonna be great value, number 3. Number 4, that one tasted pretty good, nice and creamy, more dense. So that's why I'm guessing Kraft. Number 2 seemed like it tasted the most unique. And so that's why I'm putting that one as Duke's. And Hellman's at number 1. So before I rank them, I'm gonna see if I was right or not. So here we go, drum roll. Number 1, was it Hellman's? Ah! So I got that one wrong. Let's see if I got number 2 right. Number 2 was, oh, woohoo, yeah! I got that right, number 2 was Duke's. So that means number 3 was Hellman's. Number 4 had to have been Great Value. Now, to put these in order of which one's the best, I'm gonna have to do a second round of tasting. Now, I told my wife how I was gonna try these out, and she said it was gross to just eat it with a spoon. So I hope I didn't gross you out. She said I should probably put it on something or dip something in it. So for the second ranking, as far as worst to best, let's try some good old-fashioned Oreos. Okay, so number 1, this is the Kraft. Here we go. Cheers. The creaminess of the mayonnaise, it's like milk. It's like really thick milk. It complements the Oreo really well. I like that. Okay, number 2, Duke's with a twang. Here we go. You gotta love a twangy Oreo. Okay, number 3, Hellman's. Cheers. Number 4 is the Great Value. Cheers. Okay, here we go. The ranking. In 4th place, I'm going to put Kraft. And in 3rd place, I'm going to put, oh, Hellman's right there. We're gonna put 2nd place as Great Value. And 1st place is, Duke's. Now, this was an interesting learning experience because, like I said, I didn't really have any preference going into this, but I definitely do like Duke's the best. It is the most unique. It's got a bit of a twang to it, so they're not lying to you when they put that on the lid. Very good. These other 3, honestly, the differences are not that big. You could really substitute one for another and can't really even tell the difference. There's slight differences in texture, but really, the differences are so slight. If I did this test again tomorrow, I might change the order. So if you really want something different and unique and good, try Duke's. If not, pretty much anything else is basically the same. So I hope you enjoyed this mayonnaise ranking video. If you did, make sure to let me know down in the comments what you thought of it and if you agree or disagree. Also hit that like button while you're down there. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and also don't forget to check out everybody else in the review crew. I will have a link to all their videos in the description. Make sure to show them some love, and we will see you again next time. Love you guys. Bye.